Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing mostly sunny conditions to start the day. We'll have a slightly breezy and cooler day as we go through the day, but looking like a pretty nice day. And then we will see some more unsettled weather moving into the area as we go into the day on Tuesday, bringing some windy conditions and much needed rainfall. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we have high pressure that has moved out of the area but is pushing this little backdoor front into the area. That's going to bring those onshore breezes out of the northeast as we go through the day today. This area of low pressure well off to the west is going to continue tracking towards the east into the region, and that's going to bring those unsettled conditions as we move over the next couple days. If we look at the current conditions this morning, just a few clouds out there around 25,000 feet. Winds out of the north-northeast at 9 knots, gusting up to 17 knots. Temperature is at 44 degrees, and the relative humidity is at 60%. Taking a look at that current visible satellite, we could see high clouds out ahead of that system starting to stream into the area. We'll see a gradual increase in those high clouds as we go through the day, and they start to move through our area. If we look at the short-term high-resolution models, see how things play out. Again, expecting a nice day today, just slightly breezy and on the cooler side. We'll see those clouds on the increase going through the day, but overall dry conditions will continue over the next 24 hours. And as we get into the day on Tuesday, we'll see that overrunning moisture start to move into the area as the warm front lifts through. That's going to allow temperatures to gradually warm up through the day on Tuesday. Slight chance of a few showers early, but we'll see rain becoming likely as we get into the afternoon and evening hours, mainly light to moderate rain as we go through the day tomorrow. We'll also see those winds on the increase becoming breezy to windy later in the day. And as we go through the overnight, we'll see the front itself actually start to approach. We'll continue with widespread light to moderate rain, and then this band of some heavier rain looks to push through the area. As well with this, we could see a slight chance of even an embedded thunderstorm with this, as we do expect some heavier rain to push through. And this is when we'll see our strongest winds as well as our warmest temperatures. Could see those wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour as area low pressure tracks over the region. And again, as we go, continue through the evening, continue wet conditions. Right now, rainfall totals looking to be up around 1.5 inches possible at this time. And then as we go into the day on Wednesday, we'll see a chance of some lingering rain, mainly early on in the day, before the boundary continues to try to push that out of the area. We'll see continued overcast, mostly cloudy conditions, but we will see those breezes start to weaken a bit, remaining slightly breezy on Wednesday. So if we look at the 24-hour weather-ish chart for today, we do have green conditions expected over the next 24 hours. We'll see cooler temperatures, cooler than average temperatures today, with a high expected around 53 degrees. We'll keep those winds out of the north-northeast to northeast, 8 to 13 knots, gusting up to 18 knots, and we'll sustain that slight breeze as we go through the evening hours. We'll see those high clouds building into the area as we go through the day today, with a few more mid-level clouds and some lower clouds building in as we go through the evening time frame, where we'll see overcast conditions moving in. That will allow temperatures to drop just slightly down to around 44 degrees. And then as that warm sector starts to move through, we'll see temperatures gradually increasing as we approach the start of the day on Tuesday. We'll keep those east-northeast to easterly winds, 8 to 13 to 9 to 14 knots as we go through the early morning hours on Tuesday. Then we'll see those winds start to pick up a bit out of the east as we start the day at 10 to 15 knots, gusting up to 21 knots to start today. And we will see a slight chance of a few light rain showers, mainly after 8 a.m. and during the morning on Tuesday. Right now, tides are running about 1/2 foot above normal, and that will likely continue as we continue with these onshore winds over the next 24 hours. If we look at the next couple days, Tuesday, we'll see overcast conditions, that slight chance of rain early, but the rain will likely hold off and become likely as we get into the late afternoon and evening time frame. We'll see slightly breezy conditions starting early, and then we'll see windy conditions as we move later in the day. Seeing that high temperature around 59 degrees as temperatures gradually rise through the day, but we do have that red chance for precip, as well as a red chance for winds at or above 25 knots. And the yellow chance for those reduced ceilings of visibilities, particularly later in the day. So we go into Tuesday evening, we'll see widespread light to moderate rain. This is when we'll see the bulk of the rain activity, where we could see rain become heavy at times. We do have a slight chance of an embedded thunderstorm with some instability moving in with that line of heavier rain. We'll see windy conditions continuing. Could see those wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. So we continue with that red chance for precip, as well as the red risk for winds above 25 knots. We'll keep a yellow risk for that slight chance of an embedded thunderstorm for lightning, and then orange risk for those reduced ceilings and visibilities. And overall, we'll see an unseasonably warm evening with a low just around 55 degrees. So going into the day on Tuesday, we'll see overcast conditions with a chance of some lingering rain to start the day early on. And we'll continue to see slightly breezy conditions, but we go down to a green risk for winds above 25 knots, as we do expect those winds to drop off below that level. And then we'll see some mostly cloudy conditions as we get later in the day, but keep that yellow chance for precip early and that yellow chance for some reduced ceilings and visibilities mainly early on. But a milder day with a high around 62 before we start to see temperatures falling a bit behind the front. Well, that will wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.